Never alone. There's always Smith and Wesson and me. Today's a good day, and it's Wheel Gun Wednesday. And as I have mentioned before, I will take you with me hunting whenever I can. When I go to the public land or the Sam Houston National Forest. First things first, I want to greet you all happy Thanksgiving Day. And I just made it back in time to cook my turkey. It's only Wednesday, but I'm working Thanksgiving Day, so I have to celebrate our Thanksgiving Day a day earlier than usual. And because it's Wednesday and it's my day off, I went early in the National Forest to hunt early in the morning and didn't see much activity, so I decided to go home by noon. So total hours of hunting is like around 6 hours. I was there like around 6 a.m. and left by noon. So total 6 hours, not bad. Still a lot of fun, a lot of adventures. And I'll show you the video towards the end. On my previous videos, I have mentioned that I will tell you the process of how to do public land hunting, which is basically free. The only thing you have to pay for is the hunting license and of course the annual public hunting permit, and the rest is all up to you. It's not actually free because you have to pay for your equipment and all your research and all that, but it's still better than paying for the high fence or those hunting preserves. And plus, this is the ultimate adventure because it's fair chase. There's no feeders allowed, there's no baiting allowed, so it's all fair chase. The ultimate adventure, y'all. So what are the requirements to do public land hunting? One is, of course, you gotta have your hunter's ed or hunter's education. You can do that online. You can go on the Parks and Wildlife website, and there are links on how to do that, and you can do that online, and then you can print your own certificate. And the next thing to do is go and purchase your hunting license, and after that you can also pay for additional $48 for the annual public land permit. So when you already have your permits and your license, the next thing to do is do some scouting, which public land you want to go. Because when you purchase your annual public land hunting permit, you will actually get a book of the list of the public lands in your area where you can go and hunt. Then try to read a little bit about the hunting regulations in your area. Because as I believe on the National Forest, you can only harvest spike bucks or bucks with 13-inch spread, inside spread. You can harvest a doe during archery season or bow hunting season. And after that, if it's already open season, you can harvest a doe if you enter your name into that drone hunt for the doe permit, which is, I think you're allowed to harvest 2 does. But you gotta get lucky, which sometimes I'm not that lucky, you know. So I only got the annual public hunt permit, which is I can only harvest bucks. But you can also harvest wild hogs, which is allowed here in Texas all year round. So that's a plus. Cut! Kailangan natin ng break. Meaning it's time to base our turkey. We gotta base our turkey every hour on top of the hour so that it will remain moist, juicy, delish. Look at that. Woo-wee! Today is a good day. Happy Thanksgiving Day. Whoosh-ow! Back from basting our turkey. So let's go back in business. We're talking about public land hunting. So quick review. You need hunter's education or hunter's ed certificate, the hunting license, and the annual public land hunting permit. And then after that, do a little bit of research, study the rules and regulations, then the adventures begins. You can go scouting any day of the week or even the weekends, and then choose your own spot. There's a lot of tricks and techniques on how to find good spots, and I'll share you one easy access or easy technique to the forest. While you're driving around and you're doing your scouting, you see a pink tape or an orange tape, follow that tape. Usually it will lead you to a good hunting spot. Now, common questions. 1, is it fun? Of course it's fun. First of all, you don't need to spend tons of money to do your hunting. Second, is it safe? Yeah, it's kind of safe. A lot of folks go there with their hunting buddy. I don't have a hunting buddy right now, but you know, I'm not alone. I always have my friends with me, just like I told my mom. I'm not alone, Mom. I have my friends with me. I have Smith and Wesson. Woo-chow! Today's a good day. So this is my hunting rigs or my hunting tools. This is the 13-year-old revolver, the Performance Center 44 Magnum Hunter. And I put an optic on it. This is the Vortex Crossfire Red Dot. The forest is thick, so you don't need magnification. Most of the shots will be from around 25 to 50 yards. And for backup, as shown on my previous video, this is my body, model 629 Performance Center with a 2.5-inch barrel, 44 Magnum. Can also shoot 44 Special, wherein I usually put the silver tip ammo just in case I encounter a werewolf. I'm safe. I have something for them. Wee-yow! So again, happy Thanksgiving Day, happy Wheel Gun Wednesday, and I hope you enjoyed the quick hunting video that I attached to this. I'm sorry I didn't get anything this day, but it's still a lot of fun just to be out there. And always think safety. Today's a good day. Happy Thanksgiving Day. God bless you all.